Da, da. Alright. We finally have a name for this game save. The Train Farm. So let's make sure that we can sell. Got to find it first. Angus beef. Lucille's Smokehouse. Lucille's Smokehouse. Let's tag it. I don't know where I put it. Okay. Where we put the selling point somewhere. What's going on, crazy? Crazy Eric the Crazy Viking. What's going on? Let's see. I figured out the slaughterhouse as far as I know. You just buy the animals and take them straight to the slaughterhouse. So let's go back. We're Lucille's Smokehouse. We can't just jump on there, can we? What about the map? Can we do it on the map? Yeah. Alright. Yep, so that's where we're gonna unload it. And it has a doohickey on it. So what if we brought it closer to the tracks? Making dinner and relaxing with the kids. Right on. Alright. Let's do that. Let's we're gonna sell this. After I did all that, I didn't really do a whole lot over here. We're gonna move this closer. Yes. Yes, we want to sell it. Alright, let's come down here. And we're gonna do some landscaping real quick. Whoops. As a matter of fact, let's sell that too. Okay. Now we're gonna the here we go. Crapola. Let's get some gravel. Alright, now let's landscape. Hey Chad, how you doing? A quick hello and a like from the Piggy Barns. Thank you so much. Tell the Piggies we appreciate it. We are making us a slaughterhouse and an animal auction for the slaughterhouse. No, we already have the slaughterhouse. We're making the, what is it? The selling point for them. So now let's soften up the edge. It's getting smooth. Let's start over here. We just want to smooth this out. Okay. We'll go we'll stand down here. Now we're gonna put the production in. Animal auction house, yep. Okay, we had it about like that. What's going on, Taz? Welcome back. It's a new stream though. Where's the front? How's this? That's the front. Oh no, that's the slaughterhouse. We want the selling point. Lucille Smokehouse. That's what we want right there. See, it's got a fence on it, so that's not going to work for us. But I believe what we're going to do. I'm trying to think. This should really be production up here. I don't think it matters. We're going to try this. Let's do it right there. And we're going to put store delivery right here. So we need forklifts. Do we want a forklift or do we want a telehandler? The loader? Let's do a telehandler. I don't have any modded ones, so. And I'm not sure which one's the best. We'll go with this one. Cap centered on the thing. Alright, Chad, have fun planting. And be safe out there. What options do we have? We just wheel set up, engine set up. Put a little bit better one. And then we need some forks. We're gonna try this. Telehandler tools. Not sure if I'm gonna like this, but we're gonna try it. So let's okay, so it works like a loader. Right. Now, what we want to do up here is the same thing. You hate the articulating ones? Yeah. I don't use them often, but I'm gonna try it. So I don't think that we need to flatten or smooth anything out. Let's try it with just let's try this. Here we go. So is there one of them, Taz, that does not have what do you call it? Is there one that, which one's not articulating? What's the biggest one that doesn't articulate? Is that one? That one doesn't articulate. Standard. Well, let's see what wheel setups. What wheel setups do we have? Oh. There's none. Communal. Yeah, we'll buy that one. Back. Oh, and I didn't move the sell point. Oh well. So we get to try both of them out. Oh. We'll have to fix that. We'll have to actually make a road going back there and smooth it out. Need to test if it fits in the vineyards and how it drives. Cool. Oh, did mods come out today? Mods are out. Wish you good luck. Forks pack. Bell Forks pack. There's 1120. Old Lizard tractor. A Fent 900. Auto load wood. John Deere 825. Coleman chaser bins. Lizard. Calf barn lightweight. Lizard fuel safe. Lizard timber carrier. Speed camera. Speed camera. What is a speed camera? Oh. Now we know what a speed camera is. Park vehicle? Okay. Let me close that back. I just want to take a quick peek. I don't think there's anything that I don't think there's anything I really want. may be painful. First of all, let's get that out of the way. If they all go like that, I'll be okay with it. Oops. Oh, you know what I didn't do? We've lost some. Doggone it. We're not going back through that process again, but we lost some. Yeah, stupid me. Somebody somebody didn't put the straps on the train. Alright, not so bad. Not so bad. Come on, give me, there we go. Now let's see if we can, we're not going to pick them up. We're just going to do the auto load truck to pick them up, but we'll see where they're all scattered at. Yep, down around the silo. Okay. Slow down. Oh. Wrong direction. So, lesson learned. Remember to put the straps down. Well, we've made the money to pay for the train for today. All right, now let's double check and see what crops we have. I think we could get 3 of them in one bay. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Field 20. Field 20. I think it's just been cultivated. Whoops. Let's go back and see. Wheat. Wheat was not highlighted, and neither was grass. Let's see what happens now. Alright, so that was wheat. Hey, we're good. So let's we'll go ahead and do the wheat first. Whoops. So let's get our harvester. $27,400. Passed it. No. Oh no, we want the swath. We got to have the swath. And let's put this on cruise control. 15 miles an hour. So have they got the bag lifter? You know, for like picking up the pallets. Um, you know how you can put the forks over top of a pallet and you turn on the straps. Have they got that for FS22? Whoops. Inquiring minds want to know. My guess is that they probably don't, but that was a good mod for 19. It's okay. You can dislike if you want. I don't really care about that. Um, I do care that I make decent content, but thumbs down's okay. It's a fact of life. You cannot please everyone. But I do have one question. If you don't like it, why do you not like it? And what is it that you don't like? Let's not assume he's talking about me. Let's just, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. No response. Dun 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 dun. Still no response. Oh, I forgot to back up. It's all good. So we gotta have the straw for the cows. The wheat. I think all the products that started that were on the map to start with. I think we're just gonna sell them all. What's going on, Scout? You doing alright today? And welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're goofing off on the Yukon Valley today, doing a series I'm calling the Train Farm. Going to be using the train a lot, or as often as we can, I guess. The best way of putting it. We've put our silo over top of the train, and we're putting production on the train line to where we can drop materials off at the production and haul pallets with the train. Not everything will be done by the train, but I do plan on using the train a lot. So I started this late last night, early this morning, and got back on. Took me a nap, got back up, figured I'd play some more. And today we've gotten telehandlers, 2 telehandlers at a couple of the spots. I've made like a loading area for the in-game train silo. And the other one we put down at the at a sell point. Probably most of the time, if I'm not loading the train, I'll probably just be unloading it by hand. But I wanted to try. I wanted to play around with it, and seems to be okay. I'm not real good with using the forklifts and telehandlers in the game, so it'll be good practice. Currently, the fields are what the crops in the field are what started with the game, so there's weeds and stuff in them. But we're going to head and harvest what we can. And we're going to sell the crops, but we'll use like the straw. The corn we will use. We got to put down the mineral feed silo. So we'll use the corn for that. Whoops. Blur made a mistake. Let's do it like that. Of course, I'm always making mistakes. So we did, yesterday we had 3, let's see, 3 fields of sugar beets. And then today right now we're doing wheat. We've also got corn, I think soybeans and cotton we still have to do. Yep. I do too. I forgot to hit the button for the guidance steering. I don't use the guidance steering. It's the what is it? Added tool control or whatever. I like it because it'll make the turns. You hit the button and it'll make the turns for you. And it'll actually do more than just that, but that's all I use it for. So we have a Omatanas shop as a selling point on the field. It pays better than most of the other stuff, but we're not going to use it all the time. We'll use the port sales, which is when we get done with the wheat, we're going to load this up in the silo, pick it up with a train, and go sell it at the rail sales. Rail sales is what it's called. So we'll try that out. Which we're not actually going to try it out. I've done it before. We shouldn't put it like that. But let's see if we make it to the end of the row without filling up. So I'm curious about one thing. We're gonna ride the train. We're gonna ride another train around the course. When we do this week, I should just say the heck with that. It's not much. I don't know if it would be. I was sitting here thinking I'm gonna have to get seed and fertilizer. So I may take and use the train to deliver it. But I don't know if I can put it in that silo and fill up the planter using the silo. So I wanna try that. All right, let's see. We've got cotton. I believe soybean and canola. and the corn. Cotton and corn. And then soybean and canola, I think is what it is. Let's double check canola. Yep. Okay. And then the soybeans. Yep. Alright. So we'll park this down here in between these two fields. And I actually think what we're going to do is we're going to do all 3 crops at one load. And so we have 82,000 liters. Yep. So that'll fit in one train car. And let's see. Got a smaller field here, very smaller than the one we was in, although it seems to be wider. Let's see, we'll give ourselves some room here. Alright, let's see, this is soybeans. I don't think it has a swap. No. Alright. Whoa, too fast. The one thing, I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. I want to keep the productions and stuff at a level that we can handle. Like, like, I don't need to put 50 different productions down. But we'll decide. I'll decide what I wanna mess with. There may be some that I haven't used that much that we might mess with, and there are some that I haven't I haven't ever used. What's going on, David? You working today? So what is up? We are on Yukon River Valley and calling this series the Train Farm. Actually started playing it to use the train as much as we can. Not everything. I've been telling people not everything is going to be done by the train, but I have plans on using it a lot. So right now we're harvesting soybeans. We just got done doing wheat. We got soybeans, and then we're going to do canola. So we're going to load the three items on the train at one time and go sell them. These are the crops that we started again with that were already in the fields, which is why you see all the weeds. And we're just clearing the field so we can plant what we want. Here comes my baby. She's probably going to ask me about the trains in the floor, in the living room. What? What's wrong, babe? Um, what was that? Amazon? Um, Here, I'll check on your shoes. Hold on. Let me check. Let's see. My wife's got some shoes that she's been waiting on. Let's see. Amazon. Okay. Way down here. Track the package. They're not out for delivery yet. They Oh yeah. Hey, will you give me some tea? I have a glass up here. So yesterday we got some more Engage in scale track, and I got a little train, which the train's not as good as I was hoping it was going to be. Um, and I sat down in the living room floor, and I took and was trying to figure out how I wanted to do the in scale track, just kind of messing around with it. So all that track is spread out on the living room floor, and I've got to take it all apart and bring it upstairs. Our floor is uneven, and it's on a rug. Whoops. Yeah, that'd be fine. We need to get some groceries. Do you want to do it tonight? Do you want to get groceries this afternoon, or do it like when we come home tomorrow? Okay. No, that's fine. We we'll pick something up at work to eat tonight. No, it's not out for delivery yet. So, yeah, they'll get here. Nah, in the next few days. It told you between April 27th and like May the 2nd. So, my wife ordered some owl shoes. They're just tennis shoes that have owl prints on them, I think. And they're supposed to be delivered between April 27th and May the 2nd, I think it is. But they're coming from, it wasn't like an overnight prime delivery thing. It's a third party, I guess. Probably coming from Japan or something like that, being shipped across the sea. And they have made it to a distribution site, but they're just not out for delivery yet. She's all excited, can't wait for them to get here. And I ordered the John Deere tractor, the Lego John Deere tractor we was talking about in Bruce's stream. They'd sold the one that we had at our Walmart, and we went to the Lego store at Concord Mills in North Carolina yesterday, and they didn't have them there either. Yeah. So I knew I could order it online, and when we got home, I went ahead and ordered it, so it should be here Friday, I think. Yeah, our next trip we're going to be we're going to it's called a Raptor Center. They have owls there. Live out, yeah. Well, of course. Sandy's in the back. She's like, live owls. So we'll take her and we're going to go see some cool owls. I don't know about that. Yeah, but when you do ask them for an hour or something like that. That's nah, you don't. Hey, how about the Harry Potter Lego owl? Could that be your emotional pet? Oh, yes, you can. You just have to put his wings back on after you pet him. Honey, it fell apart. I was petting it too hard.
You promised me you was going to get a bearded dragon.
Yep. Oh, yeah, we're getting a bearded dragon, too. That's going to be her emotional pet.
She sounded crazy about that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna stream. Let's see, I've been an hour and 22 minutes. I'll stream for about another hour and a half, and then I'm gonna come down there and clean that up. Well, I want to bring it up here and put it on this table and see if that train will do better without the bumps in it. Okay. You did. Thank you. Yeah, tonight. I'll probably just get like a 20 ounce and then bring home 2 liters. Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, about like you did like yesterday. Yeah, we ate out yesterday. So. Mm-hmm. Love you, babe. So that Concord Mills we went to is like it's one of the biggest malls in North Carolina, and we ate there yesterday. It's pretty cool. We just went to one of the little pizza places, and Sandy got her a slice of pizza, and I got a stromboli. It's pretty good. Train store. And we should fill up on this. This strip should fill up the harvester. Thank you, babe. Oh, that's a surprise. A little bit of Mountain Dew, that downstairs. Yep. Yep. You're gonna like that, aren't you? That'll be fine. So I saw a map. I can't remember the name of it. I don't even know if I checked that map out. I think I did. I'll have to go back to YouTube and look at my history. FS Miner was on it doing some rocks. And I thought about checking it out one day, just to play on it for a little bit, like one day or something like that. I don't know that I would do it as a game save, or a series. Do a little mining. But so far, I think the best maps for mining that I've played on so far would be this one, Elk Mountain, and Battleground. The field types that are on that map, you can dig up some interesting stuff. I don't remember. I didn't really check out what's that new map we're playing on? Providence, Louisiana. I didn't really check out to see what all was on that map. Rusty Money Gaming Bake a Cake Challenge. If he's streaming, we may. If he's still streaming when I get done. I don't know if it's a stream or a video. So I think what I'm gonna do with my train set, I think I'm gonna redo it before we make the big one, and we'll have the HO trains running around the outside. Or we may put the little engaged train doing a loop and try and mess with the do some car switching or something like that. Ooh, it's getting dark. I think what I'm gonna do is once we get done with this field, we'll sleep. We'll put the product in the silo, stage the equipment for the next day, and then we'll sleep. And I think I've decided I'm going to update Yossi's mod so that we can take full advantage of the production. So, if we put we put 100,000 liters in there, we get 100,000 liters back, or whatever. It's pretty cool to have the glitch with the productions, but I'd like to be able to take advantage of that and use it. Not abuse it. So let's turn that off. Let's see, canola. Canola's next, so we'll park this over there. Go unload the truck and get some shut eye. Whoops. September 3. So let's park it. Let's park it about the middle. This will be good. Last build. Well, it's not the last one, but yeah. So I want to check something real quick. We've got other crops. We have the corn, which we're going to use, but we also have the cotton. So I wonder if let's scroll up here, find the cotton. Rail cells, Millers, Johnsons, and Lucille's. So we could take that to rail sales also. So we may harvest the cotton also, or we might do that on a different load. Um, but I want to see if there's more than one silo on the train on this train. Because I'm curious, just my mind, I'm curious. With there being 4 trains on my map, is there a spot where you would have to use all 4 trains? Um, I don't want to do that, but I'm wondering if is there a spot where you would have to use all 4 trains to deliver something? Love you. Thank you. Lunch has been delivered. I'm gonna mute the mic while I eat. I don't want to be smacking in the microphone. I'm back. Whoops. Come on, button. My button seemed to not want to work this in. I had to hit it about 3 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we have 7 cars on that one. So it looks like we're about halfway done with this field. So, does anybody know with Yos's or Jose's the his mod that created the little glitch with the yes, I play on PC. I also play on console, but not that often. Usually if I'm playing on console, I'm down in the living room just goofing off. But for the most part, I play on PC. But does anybody know, do you have to start a new game save if you update Jose's mod? The pallet lift mod. I wish they had the same exact mods for console like the lifted Fords, but just take off the logo. They do. Well, not all of them. But some of the mods, the as a matter of fact, the F100, I think, wasn't it today it came out? On PC, it's Ford. It's the F100, and then on console, it's the Lizard. Or it came out yesterday. They took it off the mod hub and then put it back. But yeah, especially we've seen that the script mods, some of the script mods will work on console. We've seen that with um, we've seen that with what's his name, um, not his name, it's her name, Omatana, with some of the productions that she has. Um, there's scripts involved with that. But I think it's more an issue with the modders not wanting to deal with giants. No, you go ahead and eat it. No, you can have it. I am. It's right back there. No, I'm good right now. Thank you. I love you. So you're talking about, let's just stop this for a minute. You're talking about trucks like this right here. Trucks like that. This is a Ram, but this is from Elk Mountain Modding. Jackson, I appreciate it, but I'm just gonna tell you straight up, I don't have subscribers. I have friends, and I stream so that my friends can watch. The number of subscribers and likes and dislikes and video, I don't get wrapped up in all that. I truly stream so that because I enjoy it, and I stream so that my friends can watch. So yeah. So this is from Elk Mountain Modding. Yeah, I like this truck. I like the 4-wheel drive version or the off-road version. Let's see. That with whoops, that setup. That's the version I like of it. But I figured for hauling using that trailer with it, I figured I'd use the dually. So let's put it back to the dually. And then I have a couple others, but I don't have too many vehicles on this game. Let's see. Chrome everything. And we had the regular duals. Yep. Exactly. That's all YouTubers care about is subscribers. They don't care about the people. They just want the money. I disagree with you on that. Not all subscribers are like that. Bruce's Gaming, which I watch a lot. Now this is his job, but he reads every comment that is in the chat. He remembers things about people in their family that I just only wish I could remember. My mind, I'm 52 years old, and my mind is not as sharp as it once was. But Rusty Money Gaming is the same way. Chad, CBW. A lot of the guys, the group that I watch, and we all hang out together and join each other's streams as far as watching their streams and stuff like that. Eric the Crazy Viking that was in here. Not all of them just want the money. Some of them do depend on it as a job, but I don't think they all are at the point where they don't care about their subscribers. So there are a lot out there that are like that. So I don't know how many people. I think what goes on, like, I don't have YouTube pulled up right now. But what I think goes on is, like, when people sit idle for a while, like, I can look at my screen right now and it says one viewer, right? Now I think there's a couple more in here than that are just lurking and being quiet, which is fine. I have no problem with that. Even if there was just one person, if I go a while and it says zero and nobody's talking or anything like that, I'll end my stream and I'll just keep playing and it's no big deal. I'll watch YouTube videos while I'm doing that or something. But I'll stream for just one person if they want to watch, because I enjoy doing it. I'm not the most talkative YouTuber. I'm trying to talk more now than what I used to, but some of my friends have said that they enjoy my stream because it's just laid back and it's like sitting down in the living room and watching me play a game, which is what I want it to be. I like to help people out when I can if they've got questions. Sometimes I don't have the answers. I do have an answer, but it may not be the answer you're looking for. Sometimes my answer is simply I don't know. But I would imagine if you talk about some of the bigger YouTubers where they have a couple of thousand people watching at one time, right? And the chat's going by so fast that it would be easy to miss what people say. And if your chat is that busy, it would be hard to keep up with it. But if you have good moderators in there that can help out with questions or comments or something like that, I think that helps a lot. But I try to put myself in their shoes at times. What would it be like if you had 5,000 people talking in chat? Hey Julia, how you doing? What would it be like if you had that kind of number and trying to keep up with everything they're saying? It's got to be hard. So I'm just enjoying myself and how it's going right now. Hey Julia, you'd be proud of me. I have not missed one speck of crop except for one little corner. I got to the end of the field and my harvester was full and there was like just a little patch that was left and I didn't go back and get it. But other than that, I have not missed one speck of crop. We are good. We had some fun yesterday. We went to the little choo-choo shop. Got me a new locomotive for N-scale, which is smaller than what I've been running. And we got a bunch of track, which is spread out all over the living room floor right now. But I'm going to clean that up when I get done streaming. And I took Sandy, we went to a mall. Concord Mills, which is real close to what is it? Oh, Charlotte Motor Speedway. was what I was trying to think of. It's one of the biggest malls in North Carolina. I don't know that it's the biggest, but it's a very big mall. And we found a Harry Potter owl that she wants to get. So uh, the next time we get paid, I'm not going to get any train stuff, and we're going to get her that Harry Potter owl. That I'm sure I'm going to get to spend 2 weeks trying to put together. It'll be a labor of love. I wonder if you could contact someone and ask if someone can do that with the trucks, like I said earlier. I do know now. I don't know how realistic it looks, but what about like TLX's? They got the 3500 coming out. You're probably wanting like modern looking trucks. And I'm sure you could contact somebody and see if they would do it. It's just, from what I understand, the modders, giants can be difficult to work with at times. Is my understanding. That's how I would put it. The licensing, it's like you said. If they took the Ford off and put Lizard, to me the licensing isn't an issue as far as that is concerned. For it to actually say Ford instead of Lizard, yeah, that would be one thing. But just give it time. I think there will be some trucks that will show up. But look on Facebook. If you know someone's name, somebody that does modding, send them a message and see if they ever intend on doing that. Or you could go to like FS22 and see what trucks have been in there, and contact somebody. Look them up on Facebook, or send them a message and be like, hey, can you do this, or are you planning on doing it? But I think the license costs $100 per truck. Yeah, see, I don't know how that works. I do know there's some companies that have approached giants that wanted stuff put in the game. And there are some companies that have allowed them to put stuff in the game, and I don't think it costs them anything. They did it for advertising. But then I'm sure there are some stuff that they had to pay for. Probably most of the stuff, I would think. We did the F100 yesterday. There possibly could be more truck mods in the waiting list. Yeah, he's wanting something newer. Is what he's wanting, like that the Elk Mountain Dodge that I use. And he plays on console, so that's what he was telling me. Remember, the testing list is very far out right now. Yeah, it's still pretty far out. Indeed. I'm like you, Jackson. I prefer the real looking vehicles. And it's unfortunate that console can't have everything that PC has. But it's just something that me personally, I've learned to accept, and that's why I play on PC now. Unless me and my wife are just goofing off and I'm down in the living room and just feel like playing on the console. Austin Farmer. Austin does some good stuff. Hey, look, 2 trains in one shot. So we're almost done with this field, and we get to load the train up and go make some deliveries. And then I believe the only crop left that was in the game when we started is the cotton field. And I think I'm gonna put a worker on that while I drive around the train. Gonna scope a couple things out. So I mentioned earlier I want to try. Um, we're gonna buy some seed and fertilizer from a train. We're gonna use the train to get it and bring it back, and then see if I can load the planter that I like to use, the John Deere planter, and I'm gonna try and load it from the silo and see if that works. I've never done that. I believe Jackson, are you talking about the YouTuber Olsen? That's what comes to mind when I hear. Yeah. If your internet is good enough for you to play the game on console, then it should be good enough for you to play on a PC. Um, I started out on PC with a. Now I wasn't playing Farm Sim, but it had an i3. It was just an inexpensive computer, and it wasn't even a gaming PC, right? Um, I started out with like Fortnite, I think. Fortnite Saved the World, which is like the campaign version of Fortnite. And that PC played pretty good. And then I went to a Walmart and I got a gaming PC for like $600. It's not the best PC in the world, but it did what I wanted as far as FS19. And I started out on FS22 with it. It was kind of ugly because the PC wasn't quite up to par with it. I had to upgrade the RAM. The processor was not quite up to par. Was it the processor or the graphics card? I'm not sure. Processor, I think. And then the PC I'm playing on now, $1,300, I think it was. It's a Asus. So the other one I got from Walmart was a HP, and it will play FS22, but this one is just a little bit better. So there are options out there that are not, a couple of grand or whatever. But at the same time, you kind of get what you pay for. And I'm not knocking that HP gaming PC that I bought. It did me good. Still does me good. We use it down in the living room now. I think a laptop. I don't know personally because I've never used a laptop for gaming. My only concern with laptops, and I'll probably have to switch to it up here in the gaming room because I'm making my train set go all the way around the room, and I'm not gonna be able to have the same gaming setup that I have now when I do that. So I'm actually thinking about switching to a laptop. But my biggest concern is with the laptop getting hot. Hey, Brendan, how you doing? Um, I don't know if anybody, I don't know of anybody that comes in here that plays on a laptop, but there may be. I'm sure there's people out there that do something cheap for a starter. I would start with a desktop. You're gonna be able to get a cheaper gaming desktop than you will a laptop, is my opinion. I don't know for sure on that, but that would be my thing. And I warn you, when you switch to a PC, mods, be sure that you get plenty of storage because if you enjoy the mods, holy crap, you will download a bunch of them. So most people I know have a ton of mods that play on PC. They're addicting, to me at least. That's how I put it. They are addicting. It is definitely called the dark side for a reason. Um, but yeah, like Joey said, there's plenty of truck mods. Um, well, I'm not gonna say plenty, but she said there was a few nice truck mods for console in 19, and I believe they'll show up in 22 also. It's just the get right now the game's only been out what 5 months, 6 months, going on 6 months, um, and most modders that I know of, they did their most popular mods or new mods first. Yeah, I'm in the Fords because my dad is like the best Ford mechanic in our town. That's cool. I like Chevys because they're easy to work on. We did. Me and my brother helped my mom and dad fix their brakes. They hit I think it was a 1985 Ford conversion bin. It was one of the big ones that you can stand up and you can stand up all the way inside of it. It had two sets of windows up on top. Um, nice van, but we did brakes on it, and there was actually a tool that we had to buy to fix them, to change the brakes. Where I've never had to do that with a Chevrolet. Um, I don't think, personally, I don't think one is better than the other. It's all in how well you take care of them. And there are lemons in every brand, whether it's Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Toyota, Honda, whatever. There are lemons out there, regardless of the maker. So, Giants hasn't been the best about passing port of mods from 19, making mod rebuild a lot of their 19 mods. Yep. So, here we are. Train Simulator 22. Farm Train 22. So we've got 3 different crops that we have to load up. And we slept, so we should have some sugar that we need to pick up and sell. Slow down. I was going way too fast. Way too fast. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to back up. Just a little bit. I'm not gonna have to back up real far. So we'll start with a third trailer. There we go. Now let's see here. One, two, three. So we're gonna put wheat in that one. No, you have to have the internet to download the mods, but I can I can unplug my internet, the router, the modem. I can unplug them, and once you have the mods downloaded on your PC, you can play the game. So I think that's right. I think it depends on where you got the game from, because if I'm not mistaken, um, no, I think I can play the game. I've never done it, but I'm pretty sure once the mods are in your folder, if you can play the game, you can use the mods. I'll put it that way. All right, so we did the wheat. We have canola. Put that one in there. See, I don't like, you can't scroll out, you can't zoom out far enough to where I can come back and see the other cars. Bex needs to mod the train. She puts the extra cameras so you can see like the last car. Well, you're welcome. Like I said, I'm here so my friends can watch, and if you come in and watch, then to me you're a friend, and I'll help out my friends any way I can. Just don't ask for money, because I spend all my money on little Debbie's and trains and buying Sandy Owl stuff. Soybeans. There we go. Here's the third crop. You can kind of see the crop. Yeah, you can see the wheat back there. Yeah. Now, if I know you personally, hold on, I gotta plug in my headset. If I know you personally, if I have a friend that needs to borrow some money, I'll help them out any way I can. Um, so instead of backing up to the sell point, we're gonna run the train around, because I want to see if there's another silo on this track. The silo that we just loaded from, I placed that down. There is a silo just a little bit behind it where the train was parked. That's the in-game silo. So on Yukon Valley there are 4 trains, and I'm sure there has to be a way to transfer stuff to all the trains. Yeah, take your time. Come back whenever you like. Hey, Farmer Steve, how you doing? We are playing Farm Train Simulator 22. Um, this I put a name to it today. Um, I'm going to use the train quite often, and I'd like to use all four of them. Right now, I'm following this track around because I want to see if there's another silo. I know there's one silo over near the farm. Um, I want to put a buy point on a different train and go through the process of transferring that from one train to another to bring it to the farm. Um, right next to the farm, I have two trains. Train tracks are close to each other, so I put selling point on that track, the second track. But I want to use either the third or fourth train to buy the fertilizer and seeds and transform, bring them to the farm that way. So we're just riding around to see if we can. I want to see where another silo is and how long it takes to get to it. So right now we have three crops in the train. We have soybeans, we have canola, and wheat. Um, and then when we get back, see here's a place where you can rent two trains, and it looks like a silo up the road there. It may be a production, but from here it looks like a silo. A lot of the mining area right in this area in here. So there's another spot you can rent two trains. Yeah, this looks like a silo we can use. And then I also want to see if there's any other. Um, I want to take another train. Whoops. Oh, that one goes underneath. So the fill point is underneath the like shed. This is a 16x map. Um, there's four trains on the map, and the trains do not go off of the map. So you know, like on Elm Creek, right? If you use the train, it goes off the map, and then it goes to the sell point and sells it for you, right? So with this one, you actually have to line the train up underneath the silo or the rail sell point. Um, Rail cells is what it's called. You actually have to do it yourself. Um, so each train services a different part of the map, and they connect to each other or they run beside each other. So you can use one silo on two different trains. So the rail sell point that we're going to should be right up here. Um, and we're doing the rail sell point. So if you look right there's Omatana sill point. We'll start with this one. So I need to switch cars. It's looping throwback to FS17 trains when they were actually useful. Yes. So I didn't play FS17, so this is new to me. And then, I just came up with the idea. I was like, I wonder if you could put a production down and use the train, right? So that's what I've done. It's not perfect. Some of the stuff, like I put the production where you can use the fill point, but you can't load the train. You just can't pull up to the train and load it like that, unless it has a silo that you can put on the track. And with the flat cars, we can put pallets on there. It's got straps. I have two. Let's see. Let's put that back on the first car. I have two telehandlers that I've put down on the map, and I've used them. But most of the stuff, as far as the pallets are concerned, I'm going to load by hand. So this is a silo that's close to the farm. Yeah, just be patient, and if there's a will, there's a way, and it seems to me like you have the will. So there's the telehandler that I'm using. Now I'm keeping this train rented. So it's costing me, I think, like $36,000 a day. So it's $1,500 an hour. But I'm keeping this train to where I have access to it all the time without having to wait on it. The other ones I have to wait for. Bruce's Gaming. Is he streaming right now? We've got 25 minutes left before I'm going to end the stream. She's putting in our favorite streamers. So, we need to do we haven't done our sugar for today. You're absolutely right about that, Jackson. Going live in farm. Well, I'll tell you what, in 24 minutes, I will come watch, Steve. Thank you so much for stopping in. I've enjoyed it. Let's see, the sugar is on the train. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the sugar. CBW. Farmer Steve. We get to watch Farmer Steve today. But we'll leave this here. We're going to get back on the train because the sugar, I'm pretty sure. And then when we go to sell it, we'll just back it up to Omatana's place. Oh, no. Is that what I want to do? I've got to put it on the other train. Let's see how we can do this. Yeah, there's the sugar. No. Hold on. I haven't done this enough. It's gonna get confusing for me. The sugar is back on the other train. Triple T Trains. That's my other YouTube channel. I've only streamed one time on there. I've got to after I get done with my stream, I got some track that I got to clean up, and then I'm gonna start rearranging my train set. So probably this weekend or in the next couple of days, I'm gonna stream the trains. Okay. So we have to wait a minute, which is that's all right. Let's see how close it is. Oh, it's real close. We need to get about right there. Okay. So 6 pallets. So for those of you who wasn't in here, because I haven't updated Jose's mod, I'm only doing 6 pallets a day. And we put a couple 100,000 liters of sugar in here, or sugar beets. But I'm gonna update the mod so that I can do all of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those are the pallets that we've got to load. I'm not gonna just sit here and take full advantage of. I'm not gonna abuse the glitch. So it's cool to have it where it's unlimited money, but I'm on PC. We could throw down a sign if that's what we wanted. I'm all about glitches, and this one has been fun to use, but it's time for it to go. And I have to remember to do the straps. We picked up some meat from the slaughterhouse, and I didn't put the straps on, and 80% of my load fell off. I had like 13 pallets, and 10 of them fell off the train. Come on. So we don't have a long train ride to go on. Let's run around. Alright. So we need to get down to... Is it that one? Nope. 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 There we go. So we have 6,000 liters. Let's get rid of that menu so we can see maybe just a little bit better. And of course I hit the gas instead of the brakes. I will get used to this. I think what I'm going to start doing is putting the pallets on the last car. I think it might be easier that way. Okay. We'll just have to hoof it. Let's undo the straps. So we're going to run around the car here, and we're going to unload it from the from this side. Whoops. And I get to going too fast. Now we could back up the train over the sell point and unload it that way, but yeah, it's good old soybeans. He was in here earlier, and said he had to go plant. I talked to him about his pigs one day. He does corn and soybeans. And some grass. I think he said some grass. So that's what I'm doing on Elk Mountain. He has food trucked in. So that's what I'm doing on Elk Mountain, but we are going to do some corn and soybeans on there as well. I'm doing the pig farm on Elk Mountain to honor him as a good friend and good follower. So I can't remember who it was that mentioned that, and I was like, man, that's a good idea. So that's what I did. And then No Man's Land, I'm honoring all my friends, hopefully at some point. Alright. So let's take this back and we'll return it. Which I've thought about keeping this train also, but I think I'm just gonna keep the one. So the train that I'm keeping is for servicing my silo, is the main purpose with that. This one I wanted to do for productions, and I think I'm going to do another one for vehicle leasing costs $232. Yeah, so we don't need the auto load truck anymore. And we're going to go put a worker. We're going to put a worker in the field for doing the cotton. Now, how do I want to do this? We can use this one, does the round bills. Excuse me. So we're going to do the round bills, and we're going to, we'll set up working speed. We're going to use cotton technology. There we go. I thought that I got an auto. Yes, I did. Trailer cotton rear. So we need the front one. This is an auto load trailer. So we can take the bales up to the loading spot and use it auto load. Yes, don't use belts. Lanterns. Bale separator. Design 2, design 1. We'll leave design. Tension belts do not use with auto load. Okay. We'll set up wide tires, standard. We'll just use standard. Okay. So I'll get this started, and I'm gonna let my game run while I take the what do you call it? I gotta clean up the track in the I have to clean up the track in the living room. Julia, Yos, whatever. Do you have to, when you update that mod to where you don't get the unlimited pallets, right? When you update it, do you have to do a new game save, or do you know? You do have to do a new game save. Okay. Good. Then we're gonna update it, and we're gonna use all the product that we put into productions. It was fun using it, but it is time for it to go. Let's see. We want to lower it. So that's going to be LB, X. We'll run it for a little bit. And then, whoa. That's not cool. There we go. I'm gonna do at least one strip. Yeah. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. It was fun to use. But it's time for it to go. So I like glitches. That's how I got started streaming, was with Call of Duty Zombies. I showed a couple glitches and it's pretty fun. So okay, so we're gonna we're gonna do it until one bell comes out. Let me see. Is there an turn on automatic drop? Okay. So I wanna do this until it drops a bell, and then we'll end the stream, and we'll go watch Farmer Steve's. What I'm gonna do. I think Chad put out a short on doing the soybeans. Is that right? So I'll go watch that, and then I'll go watch Farmer Steve. Man, that thing turns pretty sharp. That's pretty cool. Hey, what's going on, Bruce? Welcome to the end. So, I'll show you what I've done so far before I end the stream. But I'm running this harvester till it drops a bell, and then after that I'm going to end it. Busy afternoon today. Oh yeah, what's going on? What you got going on today? Yeah, so I'll be watching Chad and Steve starting out in the living room. And then what I'll do when I come up here, I'll put the volume on the TV, and I'm gonna start redoing my track again. Get ready for the next stream. on Triple T trains. Oh yeah, this does it in sections, so it's 25% full. So we're gonna have a little bit to go. Um, I'm just going. No, I'll do it. I was gonna say I'll just go ahead and hire a driver and we'll watch. Yeah, I got a bunch of everyone streaming. Well, all right. I don't think anybody was streaming when I started. Um, I looked at my subscriptions and there was no one that was live, so for Bruce and anybody. Goodness crap. Excuse me. So for Bruce and anyone else that has joined or will be joining later, um, this is my train simulator, Farm Sim Train Simulator 22. This game save is going to be focused on the train. I put my productions down on the train, and I'm actually making a series on this. So some stuff we won't be using the train, but a lot of stuff we will be. So I rented a train and I'm going to keep it. It's going to cost $36,000 a day to do so. And any of the other trains that we need, we will rent as we need them. I have a silo put down over the tracks. And then we have sugar production that is next to the tracks. We also have a sell point for the slaughterhouse. We have Omatana sell point that is on the tracks. Some of the stuff I'm using a telehandler to load. Most of the stuff will be done by hand. And that's either loading or unloading. And I want to, at some point, I want to utilize each of the trains, which is something I forgot to do. So we're gonna do that. Is this the map you were doing last night? Yes. So I started it last night. I started this game series, game save, whatever. I started it early this morning, last night, whatever you want to call it. And took me a nap. I got up and was like, man, that was fun. I want to go play it some more. So that's what I've done. And we have harvested all the, this is the last field that had crops in it when I bought the fields. So now we're going to the next stream, I hope, to plant the fields. So what we're going to do before I end the stream, I've got to go place a buy point, and we're going to get some seed and fertilizer, and we're going to see if we can load it onto the train. I don't think the liquid fertilizer, I don't think that could be put in the train, unless we bought a bunch of the big boxes. But we will at least do the seeds. They're going to be on the third train, and we're going to have to transport it. We're going to have to switch it from one train to another and then bring it to the farm. So I said I was going to do that earlier and I forgot. So I am going to do that before I end the stream. But I just want to see this thing. I'm going to go ahead and hire a driver. And we'll speed it up. We'll make it run 16 miles an hour. Yeah, this is Yukon River Valley, and 16x map. So I think we got some time. We can I can show you what all we've done. Let's unhook from the trailer. So I've streamed this before. I've put this silo down on the tracks before, so some of you may have seen me do this before. But we put this mega complex down on the tracks, so I can use the train or truck to load it, and then transfer it to the train. Down here we have a slaughterhouse and an animal auction that we have to use. We have to use that animal auction to get the animals to go to the slaughterhouse. And I told you wrong. That's not the slaughterhouse. That is the sell point for the meat. It'll take other things, but so we have a telehandler that we're using to unload the train, and we have to use that trailer that this truck was hooked up to pick up the animals. I wasn't able to pick up the animals and put them in my own cow barn. So what we have to do is buy the animals and take them straight to the slaughterhouse. When I first did it, I lost money on it. So I went in and edited the mod to where one animal would give me 1,000 liters. So I was able to load 13 cows, and I made $39,000. So it just seems a little more realistic. There's our cow barn that we put down. We're gonna run cows, pigs, and sheep, and we may do chickens also. Oh, that's cool, Bruce. I hope you enjoyed it. So over here we have the slaughterhouse. I haven't done the roads for them yet. So we just bring the animals over here, drop them off, and then it'll make our meat for us. So right now I don't have any in there. But yeah. And to get to the animal auction and the other spot, we have to go. We go in between the tracks. I'm going to make a road, so we'll have to like turn left right here to go down and get to them. And then the other thing that we have, I made a little loading area for loading the trains, and I put one for both of the trains right here, so we can use that telehandler to load pallets. And you may have saw it earlier, but the Omatana sell point we put close to the rail cells. So we'll run up there real quick. You can see it off in the distance. So the sell point is actually on the tracks. Oh, that's awesome. Destiny 2. Hopefully we'll get one bell off of that field. But there's a sell point on the tracks with Omatanas. So we're gonna have to let's take care of the train real quick. And actually, I wanna see where. Oh, there's already been a bell drop. Well, dang it. So I'll pick that up and I'll get that over to the delivery point in a little bit. That's cool. So we need to go rent a train and go put down the sell point for the seeds and bring it to the farm real quick. And actually, I don't need to rent it. We already have it rented, so we'll run up here. Take another train ride. All aboard! Ding 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 ding. So there's the silo we're running through. You stop underneath the the tube? I don't know what you call it. The discharge. Load it right into the train. It's pretty fun. There's the mining area for the map. One of the mining areas that we're going to be going through, going around, all that good stuff. So one thing I've decided to do, I know riding the train is going to take a little bit of time, but the production or buy points, sell points, whatever, I'm trying to keep them close to where the trains and the silos are. I don't want to get too far out to where I'm spending an hour to go buy something. A few minutes is okay with me. You know, we spend 30 minutes harvesting a field sometimes. You know, so I just don't want it to be out of hand. Giants needs to stop in here and check this out. They need to put trains in the game. Yeah, I think what would be cool, what would really be cool is, let's say, so this has got 7 cars, all right? Let's say they put a 7-car limit to where you could actually buy different trains. Let's say, like where I live, Norfolk Southern, as Norfolk Southern, I would love to see trains be in the mod hub, like its own section, you know. If you want to do logging to where you could change the cars to where they're just logging cars, or if you want to do a bit of everything, you know, to where you could choose what cars you wanted to use. If you want to do mining and do coal, you could have coal cars, you know, bottom hoppers or whatever, bottom hop, whatever they're called. I should know that, but I just call them coal cars. So we've got this point, and then we're going up to the next one, and we're gonna rent the other train. But I think it would be cool to act, even if they wasn't, they could call them all lizard, right? But to where like Norfolk Southern is like black cars with white stripes, right? To where you could paint them black, or if you're doing BNSF, you could do orange, or you know. I think that would be cool. So we have to rent this one, and like I said, we're not going to put it far. We're just gonna. I just want it to be on a different track. We got lucky that the train's pretty close. So I believe what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put the sell point. The silo is just right up here. We're gonna put the buying point on the and see, like this train. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's only got 6 cars. We're gonna put the buy point on the other side of the silo. So we have to drive just a little bit to get to it, but not far. And then we'll back it up to unload it, get the other train, and come pick it up. We'll go ahead and start applying the brakes. Yeah, a good little straight point right here. This might be a good spot for it. Right in the straightaway. Alright, stop. There we go. I think that would be cool. Containers, and we're gonna use 82 Studios. No, that's not. Is that 82? Yeah, that's 82s. I gotta use the controller. Whoops. Come on. Get off of there. Nah, that's pretty straight. We'll do it like that. So we need to get to the first car. Whoops. Well, it's not filling. There we go. So we want seed. Yep, General Electric. That's cool. Electric trains. Right on. Yeah, and see, I like this so much better because, like on Elm Creek, and other maps that have trains on them, you get in a train, you load it, and then you go off the map. You send the train off the map, and it goes and sells it for you. Where this one is more interactive, you know. Let's say we have to back up. And I like, the brakes. It works like a real train. Like you have to apply the brakes early. Um, like you can hear the brakes squealing, you know, just like a real train. And there's times when I overdo it and I go way too far. It's enjoyable to me. So people, they've done videos on different ways of playing the game. So this is my way of playing the game. And I don't think I'm the first one to do it. There's got to be people out there that have done this. I think Keith was in here earlier. They was talking about they loaded pallets on the train, strapped them down, and used the train to deliver stuff. So now what I like doing is going full blast when I hop out at the return point, and I don't stop the train when I return it. So it's not too far of a trek to rent this train and go get the seed. See, like this right here, I just jump out, like, see if I can land on the point. Alright, we're gonna return that one. We're gonna go hop in our rented train. So go pick it up. And they don't have to have, right, um, they don't have to have more than one train on the map. You could do it with just one train. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone do it on stream, personally. See, I'm going too fast. Like, I didn't brake soon enough. It's going too fast. And there comes the train back. So we're gonna have to back up because I like using the first car because I can see it pretty good. Okay. No. Come on. Go back. Seeds. So we're gonna change cars, and I'm just gonna check if we can put liquid fertilizer in it. I don't think we can, but I figured it would be worth checking. No, I don't think so. I don't think we need to go any further. So we'll go drop this off at the silo and see if we can load up our planter with it, and that's going to be that. And when we do the pig farm, this is how we're going to do the same thing. Probably go to the same spot to get the pig food, and that's how we're going to get our pig food for our pigs. So hopefully it'll be profitable with buying the pig food and selling the manure and slurry. We're not going to be able to use the slurry yard with the train, so that'll be done by truck. Alright, so my headphones have died. So I'm not going to be able to hear the game volume. But at least you guys can still hear it. Got to let my headset charge. I thought I could get away with plugging them in and letting them charge, but it doesn't seem I'm going to be able to. So we're going to start breaking at the cow farm, and we'll see how close we get. The cow barn. Slow it down to about 15, and then we'll coast in there and hopefully get it right. Oh, I forgot. I can't drop it off of the train here. I have to do it with the truck. But we can load the train from the silo. We just can't drop it off there. Which is fine. It just makes an added step. Alright, now let's switch to the first car. We're gonna unload. Now let's get back in our truck, and we'll go pick up the semi-truck. And we'll come get our seed. So I'm gonna go ahead and thank everybody, Bruce and Julia and Steve, and I'll go down the list here in a bit. I don't want to leave anyone out, so um, so we'll go ahead and I'll tell everybody, you know, do something fun. I've run some trains today. That was definitely fun streaming that from our friends, and we had a good time. Got some good stuff done with the farm. So to me, this has been a good stream. I'm not going to argue with anybody on that one. Um, I just can't get my. There it is. Oh, there we go. Give me a sec. I can't get my cursor to come up, but we got it. So it's been a productive stream. I feel like I've gotten some stuff done. Is what I was trying to say. But do something fun. Go build some Legos. Um, uh, do something with your kids. Play outside. Chip up some ice and make a snow castle. Hey, ice castle. Huh? Yeah. Tell your loved ones that you love them before it's too late. That's always important. Um, just tell your loved ones that you love them, period. Um, Sometimes I feel like it's not said enough. But that's just me. So, anyone that is new, and even to my friends, I hope that I have done. We got out of the train. Hold on. We didn't unload it all. Yeah, it's been a great stream. Other than I've had two mistakes. uh, the other one I can't remember what it was. We forgot to strap down the pallets and they fell off of the. They fell off the train, and then we didn't unload all the seats, so we just hopped out of the train and got in the truck. But yeah. So if you're new, I hope that you have enjoyed it enough that you'll come back. I have definitely enjoyed streaming for everybody. So we'll have to fill this truck up and come back, get the rest of it. um, we're gonna get the planter real quick, and we're gonna see if we can load the planter from the silo. This is something I don't think I've ever done. I know I haven't done it with this silo because this is one of the few maps that I think this silo fits. It is a big complex, and it doesn't look right to me on the smaller maps. Definitely doesn't look right if you're doing a small farm. So. Um, so we're gonna try it out, and that'll be the end of the stream once we do. I was going to end it at 3 o'clock, but I did say that I was going to do this, and I want to get it done. And Sandy wants me to clean up the living room, I'm sure. So go go finish getting our seed, and then we'll get the planter. I'm going to use the John Deere like I always do, just because I like that one. Hopefully custom modding will get there. I need to go check. I'm hoping that custom modding will get the early riser done soon. The early riser is probably my favorite, and I use the John Deere as a backup because we don't have the early riser right now. What I did in 19, I used the early riser for small and medium fields, and I used the John Deere 120 for big fields. So it's Sandy really liked using the early riser also. She hasn't played FS22 yet, but she definitely had her fair share of playing on 19. So if I end up moving this PC down to the living room, I may have to beg her. I don't think I'd have to beg her, but I'll have to get her to come in and we can play together. We could do a multiplayer with some people, and we'll have to see how that goes. That'd be a cool idea, I think. Get some people in there and we can all play with Sandy. Help her build up her farm or something. So I just had a cool idea pop in my head. If we did that and we could talk Sandy into playing, right? We could have our friends come in and put their touch on the map. Whether it be Chad coming in doing some fences or some pigs, Bruce doing whatever he wanted to do. You might would have Rusty come in and see if he would put the donut production down or something like that. Just say here's the farm, add something to it, and see, just see what they come up, see what they do, So we need to get a tractor, and I think we're gonna use the Fendt 1000. Do we have a modded one? So I think we're going to use the Fendt 1000 for planting. No, that's a 960. Where'd it go? There it is. We'll set up engine setup. Of course, we want the bigger engine. So we'll buy that. And we will get the planter. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do as far as the liquid storage, liquid fertilizer. But for now, we're just going to fill it up with seed. We'll see if that works. And then we'll go down the list and say goodbye. Alright, let's zoom out. We're going to open up the cover. Yes, sir. It actually works pretty good filling it up like that. So we may check out some liquid storage, and we'd have to do it with a transfer truck, but bring some liquid fertilizer to the plant so we can load it up. Don't hit it. Oh, I bumped it. And it's already starting to get dark again. Well, no, not actually. Alright, let's hit the list over here. Bruce. Dun, 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 Julia. We had Jackson. And Jackson, I was glad I was able to help you. Farmer Steve, which we're going to go watch stream here in just a few minutes. Brennan. Brennan popped in for a few. It's good to see him. We had David Williams pop in. Somebody, I can't read their name, but they gave us a thumbs down, which is welcome just as well as a thumbs up. But unfortunately, they didn't tell us what they didn't like. It could have been something we was talking about. Could have been the gameplay. I don't know. But I can't make it better if they don't tell me. Scout was in here. Taz was in here. Polycount Taz. Chad. And Chad had to go do his planting. So Eric the Crazy Viking was the first one. So thank each and every one of y'all for popping in. I have definitely enjoyed streaming for you guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I hope that you have seen something that you like, that you will come back. I truly mean that. I will not take your time for granted that you spend playing the game with me. So with all that being said, 3,